Played this one show that was a battle of bands, and we were the only girls. And before we went on stage, all the bands were kind of like, "Oh yeah, when are you guys playing? I kind of want to see you guys play." And then when we were done, they were kind of like, "Huda!" This next song is new. It's dedicated to everybody. It's dedicated to everybody. It's called Hot Wine. It's about being like fed up, I guess. Yeah! Am I making that up or is that? Some sugar on my left and up rush You don't need a reason, you can call when you want to. Light my on fire, baby, I don't need your matches. But I can love you, honey, 'cause I got a knack for it.
I'm Emma Sabine. I'm the drummer and manager of the band. And I started playing classical percussion when I was about 10 years old. And then I started playing set when I was about 13.
My name's Deja. I play keyboard and I sing, also do some percussion stuff. And I started playing keyboard when I was about 7.
My name is Tess, and I've been playing saxophone since I was 5th grade or so.
I've been playing bass since I was around 12.
I'm Bess, and I've been playing guitar since I was 8, and singing since I was, I don't know, little. Since you were a wee baby.
We all met at this camp called the Institute for the Musical Arts in Goshen, IMA, and we started playing together. And then
2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago. And then we picked up Tess on the way.
Yeah, it was originally just the 4 of us back here, and then we found Tess and adopted her.
Yes.
And we all go to the same high school, so.
Yeah.
Because we went to this Institute for the Musical Arts, and that's where we met. It's like focused on women playing in rock music. So all the teachers there were like big female rock and rollers, which is pretty unusual to find, but it was like very concentrated in this camp. So we've met like June Millington runs it, and she was in like the first all-women's rock band in the U.S., Fanny.
Ain't that peculiar? Ain't that peculiar?
June comes from her strand as a she, I don't know if you know this, but she and her sister formed the first sort of all-women's rock and roll band. So she comes from that and knew what it was like to be in there, in the trenches, forming a band that happened. It was all girls. I don't say it happened to be. You guys wanted to be that,
Yeah, we
but
did, yeah.
partially so that they could do it and no one was going to get in the way. I think. I mean, I don't know if that was why you.
We didn't want anybody to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
We wanted to figure out ourselves, go out and slam and feel like sexy girls on electric instruments. It was great.
As you can tell, it's also fancy night for us. That's why we're dressed all fancy like. So, this next song is called Lady Killer Girl. This song is also about being fed up. We're just feisty. Angst. They heard. 'Cause I've been running with the same group of people. I'm convinced that I don't need no friends.
because we're all in high school, we have to deal with high school boys. And rude comments haven't really surfaced as much as they used to, but before when there wasn't really any respect that we had yet, people were like, oh, girls band, and we got a lot of, I'm trying to think of some good examples.
We played the
Everyone
show.
thinks we're all gay.
Yeah, that's the biggest stereotype.
I feel like at least when I'm in like a jazz combo, like the first impression, people automatically assume that you're much lower than you are, and you have to prove yourself musically in an entirely different way that they don't have any idea that you're doing. Like you have to prove that you're equal to them, and like louder and faster and everything. So in this environment, it's like automatically there's like an environment of respect, and that definitely like feels really great music writing.
I also think that it pushes us to do better, to be our best, and to
Yeah, definitely.
put ourselves out
Because
there.
everyone's already expecting us to kind of fall below standard, and so we just have to really push ourselves to get to break all of their expectations.
Yeah.
This next song's called Sassafras, about the valley.
I've actually been seeing I've been coming across a lot more all-female bands, and they're not very big. I see them on YouTube, and they're pretty professional, and it's just kind of amazing to actually see them. And I've also seen some female bands that don't like to play on the fact that they're all female. They don't like, yeah, it's great. I think it's because I feel like we always play a lot on the whole female thing, which is fine. But it's also kind of nice to see that some female bands aren't doing that.
They're all very, I mean, they're all who they are as individuals, but they're also really inventive. I mean, I think Bess is really inventive. Emma is very inventive. You know, Nina is that solid. She's the bass player, man. She just like holds it down, holding that thing down. You know, so they all kind of have their role, and as June said, the synergy is really, really exciting. And Huda Funk it is, you know, what they're doing is so, to me, I'm not as musical as June, but I love to listen to music, definitely. I listen to a lot of different kinds of music, you know, relatively speaking. And I love what they're doing. It's so, I'm sure that there's a vein of young people that are doing something maybe like that, but to me, it's very inventive. It's very exciting. The stops and the starts, the content, the language content is brilliant. The ideas, I mean, everything about it, and they work hard. Yeah.